intelligent creature, why wouldn't he just rebuild the wall that he knocked a big hole out of?
Now he's intelligent.
We don't know how intelligent he is. Maybe he's really dumb. Yeah, all he can build is grass fucking mounds.
I know. They've been telling us how he's an asshole. He's a dickhead.
And really, he's just
never
dumb.
talking about how smart he was. He wasn't like this guy who outsmarts everybody.
You guys, maybe he's just really misunderstood. He's like trying to build a house.
Alone.
He's really confused.
I've been trying.
Doesn't know how to build a house. He's like,
every time I get
stronger.
about a month in, some guy with a beard is knocking on trees, and I gotta leave, and I can't ever finish.
Blow his house down all the time. God,
yeah,
poor guy.
I'm trying to upgrade.
Yeah, now I feel bad for him.
Well, now they get all the guys again. Yeah, they assemble in the Grassman's shanty house, and it gets, I'm sorry to say, a little scarier now.
Oh no.
We're right in his house. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, we're right in his home turf, and he does not like it.
I want to see the nest.
Oh yeah.
That's it. He bailed out right here.
Smell it? Smell it? Rotten egg smell, Trevor?
Yeah. And we're right back through there.
Oh, yeah. See old first sign. Look at this. Look at all this.
He bailed, and then them two bailed out that door, and I ran out the front and circled.
Jeez, what was that? Hey, what you guys got out there?
I don't know. He hit the place with a rock.
Here.
Off to the left. Oh! I hear it.
Let me try to get around in here.
Let's get out of this house.
Let's go. Go. Let's go. Move it out.
That was tense. They're getting rocks thrown at him in the house. Pretty scary, huh, Brandon?
Yeah. He was like, "Hey,
scope. Rip. Like leg. What did he say?
Yeah,
leg.
The subtitles just.
What did he
subtitles
say?
just said
no
marine
idea.
noises. Hop, hoorah!
Marine noises.
But get ready, because Trapper, while all this happened, this chaos, Trapper got a good glimpse of Grassman, and you've got to hear this description of what he saw.
I seen him, guys. When that son of a bitch hit that back corner, his ass stuck out. I seen his ass. That's all I seen. That son of a bitch, I took through the house just as hard as I could go and sewed myself out that window. And I'll tell you what I seen. It was like he'd bent over like that. He'd bent over, and when he bent over, his ass stuck around the corner of the building.
What?
And that's all I seen.
What the hell?
You got that thick Bigfoot butt sticking around the corner, man.
Grass kids, like what? Why? And he couldn't describe it. And he's like, "That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say." It's like because he got turned on by it, probably. I can't say anything more about it. Just stop asking
Play the
me.
next soundboard clip.
Where his ass stuck out, I seen his ass. Where his ass stuck out, I seen his ass.
That grass stuck
So
out.
so happy. Guys, I've seen that.
He's blushing. He's blushing, and he's got butterflies in his stomach.
What'd you say earlier, Trey? You wanted to trap that grass?
Yeah, exactly. The grass trapper.
Man, shake that grass, and man, it sounds like Trapper's in heaven. Like Trapper could just leave now. He's like, guys, I've done it, I've seen it, play it.
Where his ass stuck out, I seen his ass.
Did it?
His ass.
He can go home proud now. Hold his head up high because he's seen that ass. Grass.
Well, yeah, that's true. So now they've seen an ass, and they are hot on the trail. But now we get another epic weapon introduction. I love when this happens. You know, we've already had nunchucks, swords, and don't forget the last monster hunt thing we did. Remember the Grunch Club?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
I kind of forgot about it too, which is good for that Grunch episode. Forget we did that. Now, Wild Bill introduces a new tool to fight monsters with.
Hey, Trapper, I'm coming around left. You guys watch the ball. We'll try to flush him out. This is my cohorping stick. Other side is Ed, the old grass man.
What?
So I might have to give him a little attitude adjustment. You guys want your crossfire now?
No.
Man, he talks big. With Kawampin stick?
Yeah, time for a grass whipping with a kawumpin stick. What the hell? I wish I could see this.
He's going to give him
It's
an
a
attitude
log. There's
adjustment.
nothing.
One time
He's going to give him an
Yeah,
attitude
yeah.
adjustment.
One time I talked back to my mama. My dad gave me a kwampin.
Just once? Are you sure?
And your brother was like, I seen it. I seen his ass. And they were like, yes, we know. We know.
Where his
Not a
ass
co-op.
stuck out, I seen his ass.
Kawump. Right before I got kawumped with a kawumpin stick. I'm sorry, was that the word?
Oh, my God. The Kawampa stick is just a log. It's nothing special. It's no Negan thing. There's no nails in it or anything. It's not
geez.
intimidating. It's not even a bat. It's
I
just
mean,
like a
Russ,
walking
a
stick.
log is intimidating.
Why is he
I
talking
don't
about? He's talking about the Grass Squatch like it's his like teenage adolescent son who's like
Yeah.
been bad.
like-
He's got to give him an attitude adjustment.
Stayed out past
We've
curfew,
conf-
you need an attitude adjustment.
We've confirmed.
Just like
We
with John
confirmed
Cena.
Grassman has an ass, and I'm gonna Kawamp it because I have a stick, and we know his ass is there. We've seen it. It's coming. We got it.
Well, good.
Big old butt.
Maybe he needs to be taught a lesson. I don't know. These people know them better than we do. Like, I was feeling sorry for him earlier.
Do they?
But if they're using a whole log to kawump his ass, then maybe he deserves it. I don't know.
They already all have shotguns. I don't know why he has to name a log, give a name to a special log, and now it
I
doesn't
mean,
make sense.
I think
He
it makes it more
started
fun.
this. He started this. He threw a log at them, so now they got their log.
Ooh.
It's you want to start a fucking log fight? Let's have a log fight. Let's do it.
Please.
Well, the chase continues, but sadly, our heroes start to lose hope. Sorry.
So close and so far away. If I'd been a little quicker, I could have put one in his left hip. I think there's more than one here. Let's get our heads together here and figure out what the hell to do. Yeah, get everybody settled down a little bit. Let's get up here and get in a group. He's toying with us.
We definitely got him upset, that's for sure.
In the history of the Grassman, I think that's the only second nest ever found.
The trapper, we was right in there in that corner, and that thing was right in there on the side of that. I mean, it sounded like if he dropped a friggin' mortar around.
Hey, there he is, right down by the river, guys. Right there, look.
Oh my God, they found him.
They did. He has a lot of regret that he was just staring at the ass and he didn't shoot. He's like, I could have shot him in his left hip.
His hip. He could have got him in the
I'm gonna
hip.
leave that-
He could have slid
I'm
it.
gonna
I
leave
could
the
have
ass
slid it
intact.
right in his hip.
Oh,
He
that
could have
sounds...
slid it in his hip.
How?
Yeah.
Ow.
But they're getting on the trail again. They were only down for a second. That's kind of what this show is. But let's hear what Huckleberry has to say about being this close to history.
What? It's
Hey,
moving.
right, guys. This is the second time this Grassman has messed with us. It's about time we put a stop to it because now it's personal. It's really personal. I mean, we was right there on top of him.
Ow.
He just toyed with us like we were just children. Now we're pissed.
Holy shit.
Now we're
Imagine if they
pissed.
did catch. Imagine if they did catch the Grassman in their second episode ever. Like, how amazing would that be?
I mean, it's what I expect. Like, that's what I tune in for, but I've gotten trained to expect nothing but disappointment.
This being the second episode ever, you're not trained anything though. I mean, just watching this.
No,
and it's fun.
TV
You're
in
like,
general, though. TV in general. We know the formula. Of course, I would love to see this Grassman be captured in any kind of trap. I don't care. But
Oh, sure.
I wasn't expecting it.
I expect
No,
it. They're professionals. This is what they do for a living. I expect results. You know?
Yeah, which is maybe
Sure.
they should get fired then, because I don't believe that they caught him.
Trap Builder Willie is still confident in that big water hole that he made, and guess what? Buck may still get to kick it in the crotch or its ass. Maybe. Let's hear.
Ooh.
We're going to drive that Grassman right towards that trap. We're going to keep pushing on him until he gets right down through there. We're definitely going to put him in that trap I built. I guarantee.
Anything?
Hit the trap.
Yeah, you never hit nothing.
Check that way, Bill. Check this way.
Which way? You got any tracks over, Willie?
I'm looking.
Man.
Hey, I got it right here. I got a
bro?
track.
What you got,
Damn.
bro?
He went right around the right side of that dang dirt pile. I got a big foot track right there.
I see it right there in front of you, Buck. You come right across this log
Right
right there.
there.
Look at that sucker. Look
Just,
at that.
just missed him.
Dang,
See?
just missed him.
Just barely. They were close.
He went behind that dirt pile over there and
That's
just
not
disappeared.
that's not the natural habitat for a grassman to go to the dirt. But there
I'll
he
say
went.
while Bill got closer to falling in the trap than Grassman. Grassman did get close though, and I don't think they saw Wild Bill's ass, but they definitely saw Grassman's ass. But it kind of looks like they failed. But wait, let's see.
We got a couple tracks over here behind the dirt pile. We're going to check the trail camera and see if we got a picture of him.
Man, I hope we got that sucker.
Oh, yeah. 72 pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely should have a picture of that cat.
There you go, Jeff. For God's sakes, guard that.
I'm going to go get the laptop. I'll be back.
All right.
Right, Jeff. Man, I wish I would have seen him in the picture. But with all luck, hopefully the trail camera got us a good view on him. That's all we can do is hope for that we got him on the camera.
Yeah, maybe all hope isn't lost, all right? They do have the laptop with them.
That's
and
surprising.
I would think, well, I'm going to say this. I think that getting a good pic on the trail cam, that's an absolute win for them. Would you say?
Yeah, if.
Yeah, that's evidence. That's cold, hard evidence right
Yeah.
there, man.
Think of how hard good evidence is to come across. And if they can actually use this trail cam and get that, that's not as good as catching it, but let's hear it. Let's hear them check the trail cam.
There he is.
Whoa, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. He went right around the back. See right on the back? He's
That's unreal, man.
He's huge. You're gonna kid he's big.
That side of that dirt pile, he would have been in my
Oh,
trap.
yeah. If he'd have went 15 feet, he'd have been done.
Probably 8.
Who's
Yeah.
putting the old heat on him down through there like a pack of plots on a big black bear?
Yeah, you guys
What?
was hustling him. That was the first frame, and he was out of the frame before it could snap again.
And I'm telling you what, I can't believe we was that close, man. That thing, I mean, within 15 feet of that, I never got that.
What?
But we got that picture on. We definitely got proof.
We trapped him. We trapped him.
Yeah, on the camper, yeah. We got
You trapped him in your picture maker. Great. But I will. All right,
Some
I don't mean to
Boomhauer
make
shit
fun.
right there.
Is that's
I'm gonna
Trapper?
say-
That's Trapper, right? The one like talking the most at the end there.
Wild Bill was talking a lot. In
Oh,
that.
Wild
He's
Bill.
the-
That's what
That's
I
why
was
it said
thinking, Wild
marine
Bill.
noises on the screen. Well, what they actually got, to me, I'll ask what you now. You guys have all seen this picture that they got from their trail cam. I think they actually got a decent picture of what looks like a Bigfoot or a Grassman or something. So I say that's a win for them. What do you think about it, Brendan?
I think it looks pretty legit. I mean, it is kind of weird looking. It does kind of resemble a black bear a little bit, but just the whole form of it is kind of weird. I mean, it seems
I think
legit.
a group of 6 guys, where 2 of them are expert trappers, one's a marine. They would know if a bear was. But yeah, they did get something. What do you think of it, Drea?
Yeah, I mean it could, but I've seen so many pictures of like, say, on the ghost realms of things like, oh yeah, that could totally be a person, but it could totally be a bunch of grass and twigs also that just happens to take the shape of a humanoid.
A
But
man?
I'll
Like
say
like a man made of
50%.
grass, perhaps?
Yeah.
Like a grass man?
A
Well,
little
that's still
bit.
grass man. That's kind of a win. It's a grass man. What about you, Rob?
I don't know, man. It's a weird looking picture. It looks like something from like the Cats trailer, kind of. It looks
Oh
like
no, don't bring that
like
up.
James
My
Corden.
God.
It looks like James
don't
Corden
even-
from the Cats trailer is like hiding behind a tree
How
stump
dare
or
you.
something. I don't know. It could be Buck. It looks like it could be just like a dark
I was
picture of
thinking,
Buck.
no, I've already
behind-
established that Huckleberry is Grassman. He's high all the time. His feet are huge.
I'm just saying
He's a
the
big
shape-
Dude.
The shape of this thing has a very large shoulder frame. It looks like it reminds me a little bit of Buck, but it also does just remind me of some a weird, very
Now,
vague
Rob.
looking Sasquatch.
Yeah, yo,
Rob,
Rob,
does it
hey,
look
Rob,
like he's
yeah,
1,000
you live in New York.
pounds?
You live in New York, Rob. You go to Cats, and if you see that thing on the stage throwing logs and rocks at you, you're not gonna be like, this is a cast member. I take umbrage. But what are you gonna say, Trey? I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, like, does it look like he's 1,000 pounds? Because we don't really have a whole lot of
How would
scale.
it-
Exactly.
That's weird to see.
That's
a
what my
furry
whole
blur,
thing was.
He could be 120 pounds. He could be 400
That's
pounds.
what
I don't
my
know.
whole
It's-
point is. Is like they were saying the whole time, like, we know for a fact that this Grassman is anywhere from 700 to 1,000 pounds. I'm like, how do you know that? And then they have this photograph. Does that look like 1,000 pounds to you? I don't know.
I don't know.
It could
I
be.
really don't know.
It could be Huckleberry's toenail too.
Yeah, see, that seems a
Oh.
little bit
Now,
more reasonable. Thank you.
If
for
you
being the voice
if
of
you
reason.
take his toenail, to a shanty, then to a crick, then it sees Grassman's ass. It could become something that could pop out. Maybe maybe
That's
they'd be
now
conspiracy.
you're
I don't
talking
know.
witchcraft.
Just
I
like
think
they're describing the folklore.
it's just like they described in the
It's-
folklore for sure. Look, I'm not saying it's not possible. I'm just saying it could be anything. But like I
The
said, 50%,
face-
I'm 50% on this. 50%.
The face on it is kind of creepy. If you look at it, if you
It
kind
is.
of look at it, it looks like there's sort of a face.
There is no face.
And I don't see-
It is just.
I don't see it. They
Weird
had no
light.
faces, and they
It's
had no
weird.
necks,
They had no
They had no
faces.
and they were assholes. Well, it's over though.